I was asked to attend this event, and I appreciate the opportunity to come up and talk a little bit about our experience with AMD this past year with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, small little title that I think took everybody by surprise. It's I would really sum up the core attributes and differences, if you will, between this relationship and other relationships that we've had in the past with other competitors in the space, really by saying some of what you've already heard. But if I can just kind of bullet it, I would say flexibility, malleability, and support as three chief bullets, which I'll get back to in a second and flesh out. The next would be coordination. Just intensive, fluid coordination. And I'd say the third would be the confluence of what we can build on together going forward because of the unique corporate attributes that AMD/ATI brings to bear. So just getting back to the first three bullets, support and flexibility. I mean, honestly, and I'll stand up here and admit it, very transparently, we have some of the toughest game developers who, to work with in the business, and that just means that they're artists, as all developers are, and very focused on their vision and the pristineness and pristine nature of that vision and executing that vision through to retail. And the fact that AMD has been so fluid and just really malleable in terms of working around the inside of that game development, I think the Chris's you heard from earlier, they say it makes it easy and it makes it very transparent and seamless. I would echo that from more the business development side in terms of seeing how our developers, most importantly here, iWard worked with AMD last year, and we hope to build on that going forward. The second would just be the coordination from internal stakeholders at AMD/ATI. There is a fluidity which never disrupted us. We were very disruptive, I think, to AMD in certain ways in which I hope that we can smooth out going forward. But the bottom line is that, when we said, hey, can we do something like this? And you heard a little bit earlier of the example of actually, creatively infusing the card with the actual artwork itself. That was something that we ended up doing, some creative box artwork, et cetera, and some other things that we did that were unique for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. The immediate response was, sure, let's ideate and let's figure that out. Here's what we can do, here's what we can't do. And it was a never say I can't do attitude, and we really appreciated that. So that was a real key and fundamental difference for us in the relationship. And I'd say going forward for us, strategically, what you saw, which I don't need to reiterate in terms of the manifesto itself and the support underlying that manifesto to game developers and to publishers, as well as the confluence of both the GPU and the CPU solution, really, I think, is something that's hugely beneficial. Again, getting back to not getting in the way of game development and of the process of putting out great games, and that's what we're all in this industry to accomplish. I'd like to call out specifically the ISV relationship that we had with Steve and with Richie, two guys that, again, just made our lives, my team's life, very easy. And we really appreciated that. So we're hoping to see an evolution of our partnership, which we embarked on, this past year, and really would take to new levels this next year.